Well, today's quench day. I've got 3 blades to quench, and they're from bed frame steel. So far, I've really been liking it. Short machete, standard knife, small sacks. These are 2 test pieces. I've done a water quench, and they get way too hard, way too brittle. They just shatter. So I'm going to do an oil quench. First oil quench I've done. So if you hear about a big fire in Texas, it's me doing it. I've got the precautions, water extinguisher, and yes, I know water doesn't work with oil, but if something else catches on fire, the water will put that out. I've got a fire extinguisher for the oil and a cover for it. I'm going to go ahead and get this fired up and do some quenching and do some testing on it and see how this turns out. I've also picked up some leaf springs from a car, which I hear is really good metal, so I'll be doing some videos on that. But right now, let's get these puppies in the oil, get them heated up and then in the oil, and see what happens. Alright, I'm going to put the test pieces in there. Get them hot and do a quench. Alright, this is the first test quench. This is number 2. That one was a lot hotter. Now I'm going to put the first knife in there. First knife quench. Well, the first one looked like it went okay. I'm heating up the metal for the second one. Then I'll do the long one. Heating both of them up at the same time now. I'm kind of eyeballing the temperature by the color of the knife, the steel. Man, that's a loud furnace. All right. Second knife. Oh, that was hotter. No warp. I tried to drill the holes in the handle. I don't got anything that can make it through this steel, even though it's been annealed and softened up. Okay, boys and girls. There goes nothing. Now it barely fits in there, but the whole edge will be quenched. And it's a burning. And there's a warp, so I got to try to get it straightened out now pretty quick. And I didn't get set up for this, so it's going to be an emergency. Okay. I'm hoping this handle, and it is. And I think that's going to do it. Let me move this. There's the knives and the sample pieces. I'm going to go ahead and shut off the forge. All right, the forge is shut off. All that loud noise is gone. You can see my 3 blades and my sample pieces. The large blade picked up a little warp, mainly in the handle. I got that straightened out. I'll look at the sample pieces and let you know how that goes. This is one of the pieces. It bends to some extent, and then it kind of stops. And the file test, it seems that it's hardened enough. I may not have to temper it, but let's test this one. Ow, that's still hot. That's the handle. Oh, you can hear the difference. Yeah. Now that, oh, there it goes. That edge is good. That's pretty soft. Yeah. There it goes. I'll have to test this one again. This one I don't know about. We'll find out when I start sharpening it, see how long it takes the edge. But they're going to cool down here a little bit. I'll start filing on them, checking to see if I need to temper them, and do an update on them. That one I have a question about. This one's definitely hardened, and this is definitely hardened. I'm going to let them cool, cover the oil, start grinding on them. I don't know what I'm going to do about handles. I can't drill through that metal even when it's been softened. So they should make really good blades. I need to move these. My next experiment hopefully will be with spring steel. I'm covering in the oil because there was a squirrel looking at it. And if I'm lucky, I got all the video I need. All right. On to grinding. All right, I did the initial grind test, and I tested this piece more. Set it on edge. Hit it with a hammer here. This is real springy. It was bouncing, so that leads me to believe it's got a good hardening on it. All right, this knife. You can see right here I cut deep into the tang. There it is. So this will be my own personal knife because this is going to be a weak spot. And I'm going to be doing some tests on this one. I did the initial grind. It's looking good on this. The sparks are good. The amount of metal it's not taking off or is taking off. I'm using, I think 40 grit. And it's pretty hard because I was at it for a while. This one, I'm looking forward to getting it done. Handle's a little bit long, but I can deal with that. This one apparently is okay. I still have some issues with it that I'm not sure about, but I won't know until I get it ground down and test it. But I think this is going to work. I think all of them are going to work, but then I don't know what I'm doing. So none of them might not work. This one, I'm really looking forward to getting this done. Nice weight. Like the way it handles. Like the length. And it apparently is grinding the way I want it to grind, the way I think it should be grinding. I'm not going to temper these, excuse me, I'm not going to temper these. I don't think I have to. This one I'm probably going to leave the pattern on it because frankly I like it. But we'll see how it goes because like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is brand new to me. My other knife in my other video, the two of them, the short one, the lawnmower blade is still doing good, keeping an edge. I have high hopes for these because right there, see it a little bit. I've been trying to drill holes in this and I can't even before it was hardened. After I had forged it out, I'm gonna have to get some super duper drill bits to get through this. So that leads me to believe this is really good steel. I'm really looking forward to this one being done to try it. This one, I'm real happy with the way it's turning out. We'll just see how it goes. I'll give you an update on this. I've already been too long on this video. But anyway, thanks for watching, and there will be more updates on these knives until they're done and tested. And thanks for watching.